Messingham and welcome to Illumines TV. Over the past 2 weeks, I've been talking about the 3 things you should practice every day to maintain your wellness. Inspired by Gungana, an amazing health retreat in the Gold Coast hinterland, right here in Australia, these 3 things are not necessarily ones that would be top of your mind. Now to date, I've spoken about the Asian squat and breathing. And this week I'm going to talk about the pelvic floor and how vital it is to exercise it. Now your pelvic floor muscles are located between your legs. So they go from the front of your pubic bone to the base of your spine at the back. And they are shaped like a sling and they hold your bladder and urethra, the tube that urine comes out of, in place. The pelvic floor muscles support the bladder and the bowel and they give you control when you go to the toilet. Now they relax at the same time as the bladder contracts in order to let the urine out. Now as you get older, your pelvic floor muscles get weaker, and women who've had children may also have weaker pelvic floor muscles, and sometimes this can cause incontinence. I'll never forget my first aerobic class after I'd had my first baby. It was one of the most embarrassing times in my life. As soon as I started to do star jumps, I literally wet myself, and no one had ever mentioned to me that this could happen. It took me so long to go back to the gym and to seek out help to correct it. So if you're a new mum and this has happened to you, please don't think that it's abnormal. It just means that you need to strengthen your pelvic floor. It may be really beneficial for you to seek out the help of a physiotherapist, as they can give you some really specific direction just tailored for you. And this also goes for anyone else who is experiencing any kind of problems with incontinence. Physio is the best person to see. Now, doing pelvic floor exercises can have many benefits. Not only can it help improve incontinence by keeping the pelvic muscle strong, it can also help you to protect and stabilise your spine. And I know many people who do pelvic floor exercises as part of a rehabilitation program for back injuries. Now, men and women can do pelvic floor exercises, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just tailoring it to women. So where do we start? Let's think about your posture first of all. Make sure you're standing straight with a neutral spine. And that means it's not arched and it's not hunched over. It's just relaxed and upright. Think about having a pair of headlights on your hips and you want them shining straight ahead, not down or up. Relax your shoulders, no hunching. And make sure you have your weight evenly balanced through the heels and the balls of your feet. Now I want you to bring your attention down to the lower part of your abdomen and imagine a T drawn on it. So the first part of the T goes from your pubic bone up to your belly button, and the top part of the T comes across your belly button to the hips, to either side of your hips. So you've got a nice T drawn there. And what you're going to think about is zipping up the base of the T, and then also drawing in the top of the T like you're trying to do up a really tight pair of jeans. The other way to think about it is imagine that you are on an elevator and you are in control of the elevator ascending up the floors. So the elevator will come up the base of the T, so up the floor, and it will stop at the top and then it will slowly descend. So when you do pelvic floor exercises, you are not going to see any visible signs of your muscles contracting because all of the movement is inside your abdomen. And it's a very subtle movement. So what you're going to think about, as you do draw up through the T, zipping up, or if you imagine the elevator, you will feel your muscles around your anus tighten and also your vaginal muscles will tighten, and it will be a drawing up sensation. So we're going to have a go of it, and I'm going to use the elevator example because I think that's the best one or the easiest one to imagine. So if you're standing up, once again just think about your posture and let's give it a go. We're going to go up 5 floors and then we're going to slowly come down 5 floors. So I might even use my hand to demonstrate the drawing up motion. Any visualization that you can get in your mind is going to really help you. Okay, so we're going to start on the bottom floor. So tightening up your anus and your vagina muscles, you'll feel it. And I want you to draw up, and we're going to start level 1 and we're coming up, 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 and we're up to level 5. Hold it there and let's slowly go down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now if you only got to level 1 or level 2, please don't stress. It's something that does take time. So let's just have one more go. Great. Posture, nice and straight, no hunching of the shoulders. Okay, we're starting at level 1, tightening up, and let's go. Bring up 4, 1, 2, 3, keep going, 4 and 5, hold it, and then slowly 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How did you go? Sometimes it can be really hard because the muscles, as I said, are all inside and it does take a lot of visualization. But if you keep doing it on a consistent and regular basis, you will get better. Now, the beauty of this exercise is that you can do it anywhere and no one will ever know that you're doing it. So, if I'm sitting in my car at traffic lights, straight away I'll go, oh, let's try some pelvic floor. If I'm standing in a queue at a supermarket, that's another trigger for me. Oh, let's practice some pelvic floor exercises. Or even when I'm sitting watching TV and the ads come on. All these little triggers are for me to just go, okay, let's just do some pelvic floor exercises. And the more you can do it, just, in every day in your life, the better you'll become at it. Now, I can't stress to you how important it is to do pelvic floor exercises because, as you can imagine, it would be very, very unpleasant having urine leak from your bladder at random moments. It's just not a pleasant experience. So please keep practicing pelvic floor. That's your new adventure for this week. Try and do it at least 3 times a day in a queue, sitting at the traffic lights, even at your desk at work. You can do it anywhere. You can do it sitting down or standing up. Just imagine those cues. Hey, if you liked this video, please make sure you share it with your friends. You can also sign up to Illuminez TV. I would love you to do that. Pop on over to my website, illuminez.com.au. I've got a heap of other great resources there. And you can also sign up to my weekly emails, which are these blogs, and you'll get them in your inbox so you can be the first to see them. Because together, we will colour this world with health and happiness. I hope to see you next week.